Hi everybody, this is Susanna and welcome to the Embodied Writing Immersion. So here's a little bit of information about what that is. So first of all, what is embodied writing? Embodied writing is something that I've developed from my own personal creative process, which based on the idea that when we get into our bodies, we access different things within our minds and our imaginations and our creativity. This is absolutely true for me. I noticed it years ago when I danced in college that it completely shifted the way I made visual artwork, my sculpture and my drawings, and it totally changed my writing. It gave me more access once again. It opened things up. It revealed things I wouldn't have thought of. My writing and my work became more visceral, I was drawing more out of my body that was flowing into my writing. So I shifted the mind-body connection. So years later, when I became a yoga teacher, I noticed again that this happened to me. And now I'm in a place where, if I'm stuck in a piece of writing, I move. I get up and I move. I do breathing exercises. I chant. I move my body in different ways. I practice asana maybe, or I dance or whatever. So there are so many ways in which we can deepen the mind-body connection, and this can flow directly into our creativity, and this is the basis for embodied writing. So if you are thinking, I want to get more into my writing, this could be for you. If you have a particular project you're working on, like I have to create that workbook for, this thing and I haven't done it and I need to be more motivated. If you're writing a novel and you want to set a goal and do the first 3 chapters of the novel. If you want to create the structure for a group of essays or write a series of essays, like if you're writing poetry, whatever it is, this is what we're addressing in the Embodied Writing Immersion. The Embodied Writing Immersion runs from February 1st through June 30th. It is a 5-month container, a 5-month lab for your writing based on embodiment practices. So how does this whole thing work? How does this 5-month thing work? Well, it works by every week we have 22 meetings. Now, don't get scared about that because nothing's obligatory, but it's all invitation, and I found that people really look forward to this. We meet on Wednesdays and between 12 and noon Eastern Standard Time, so that enables people on the other side of the country, because I'm in New York, and in Europe to hop on the calls more easily. Everything's recorded and available for streaming later at your convenience. You can rewatch, you can watch it 10 times if you want to. But it's 22 sessions. We begin with an embodiment practice, either movement or sound or voice, meditation, lots of meditation. And then we move into different writing exercises or working with writing prompts. So it'll be different every single week. It's 22 sessions. So right there, that's a pretty good situation. But in addition to that, you will have 3 individual one-on-one sessions with me. And we try to do it beginning, middle, and end. So that way I can talk to you and be like, what's your project? What are you doing? Let's talk about it. Let's figure out how to structure it and begin problem solving and set you up for the rest of our 5 months together. And then in the middle, we'll have another one-on-one check-in. And then at the end, or toward the end, we'll have another one. In addition to that, you have ongoing access to me through the Voxer app, which is a fabulous app where you can leave voice messages or write to each other, and that's pretty constant. And so I usually respond to that quite quickly when people ask me questions or need something. And you will have 10 newsletters packed full of information. So you will get 2 newsletters a month. So each one will have quotes by writers on writing and interesting links or writing prompts and images, or whatever it is. So every newsletter will be different, it'll be juicy, and I have my ideas about what I want them to be, but I will also shift according to what the needs are of our group. You'll have consistent support. You can reach out to me at any time if there are issues, and opportunities to present your writing regularly to the group if you wish to. You don't have to. I never force anyone to share. Please know that. I really respect people's need to either share or to keep things close to their heart. So either way works for me. I encourage people to share about the process of writing or just their thoughts about writing if they're not going to share their writing. But ultimately, it's up to you. And as a bonus, you get to take my Friday noon yoga class for free. And so that's just as a bonus. It's my regular class that I teach and I host myself. And so that is, you can always hop into that. So you'll get the link for that every week. And you can let me know if you're coming. So finally, I am offering on January 12th, I am offering an introductory workshop. So if you're thinking about it, or if you're like, I'm in, but I want to do the workshop too, or if you're just thinking about it, or if you just want to learn more about what I'm talking about by embodied writing, on January 12th, my workshop is called The Body Writes the Story. And it's going to be an hour of, it'll be a typical embodiment session with me, and probably a little meditation, maybe a little bit of movement or pranayama, and then we'll write. And we'll talk about the writing. So please join me on January 12th for that. Please reach out to me at any time if you have questions, if you're curious, just follow the link down below and connect to my info@SusannaHarwoodRubin.com and message me and say, hey, talk to me about this, and I'll hop on a Zoom call with you if you're thinking about engaging with us. And I think that's pretty much it. I am excited. I hope you are interested. I'm open to your questions and your thoughts and your ideas. And this is really my favorite thing that I do. And I'll be bringing all the things that you know I already do into it, from mudra to mantra to myth, to storytelling to movement and holding the space for all of you, which I so enjoy doing, and nurturing your creativity and watching it expand. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.